camera on my good side?
Every side's a good side.
Okay, we are going into Dick's Sporting Goods. I'm trying to find some swimming gear. So happy Thursday. So yeah, so I mentioned that I lost like a whole bunch of weight the other day, and I need swimming gear because I want to go to the water parks. Anyway, okay, that's better. I got the camera. So a couple of things. I noticed the other day that, help me find the swimming gear because I'm not paying attention. I noticed the other day that, or not the other day, I noticed when I was looking at my video from yesterday that my eyes are always looking at the screen rather than at the camera. So it looks like I'm looking off to the side all the time, and I'm gonna try really hard to look at the lens of the camera and not at myself in the screen to try to improve the quality of the shots. But anyway, like I was saying, we're in Dick's Sporting Goods. I am on the hunt for swimming gear because I want to go to some water parks around Orlando, but I don't have a swimming suit that fits. And because I lost a whole bunch of weight, I have a lot of like sagging skin, and I don't want to wear a regular swimming suit. I want like a swim pant and a rash guard. So any women out there who have been a little insecure of how they look in a bathing suit will understand where I'm coming from. I'm not afraid of wearing one, it's just I need some skin tightened up and I don't want to show it off if I can help it. And we're in Dick's Sporting Goods and I don't see swimming gear anywhere.
I'm gonna ask.
When all else fails, ask for directions. You would just walk around and talk into the camera just like we were doing. Alright, so now we're going into Target just because, you know, it's Target. We go in every week. We get a couple of things that we need. But just really funny that I was in Dick's Sporting Goods and this manager like walked up to me all mad and he's just like, "You can't film in here." And I was just like, okay. And I turned off the camera, but he really didn't need to freak out. Like, I wasn't walking around saying, "This is crap, this is crap, this is overpriced." I was just talking into the camera. Which is something that people do around here all the time. And I happen to know of a few other vloggers that have been into like multiple Dick's Sporting Goods and not had issues like that. So, I don't know, it was kind of interesting. But I don't know, maybe he heard me saying something like, "I wonder how they stay in business when there's like nobody in here," and got offended. It's probably more likely what happened is he heard me say that and then got all bent out of shape. Well, guess what? What I was doing wasn't illegal and it's gonna go on YouTube if I want it to. But yeah, thought it was funny. So we'll see if anybody in here is like, "No, can't film in here." It says no pets, but it doesn't say no cameras. In all honesty, I'm probably not going to do a ton of filming in here anyway. Unless I see something cool, then I'll show it to you guys. So check this out. Stranger Things is on DVD now, and they have it in packaging that looks like a classic VHS tape. And that is way awesome. It even says, that's so cool, it even says VHS on the side. So cool.
It's awesome.
If you haven't seen that show, totally watch it. It's great, especially if you remember the 80s. If you're old enough to remember the 80s, then you probably really appreciate the show. That's so funny. I love it.
It's great.
I love it.
She's trying some new glasses. She's had her old pair for quite a while, so we're trying to figure out what frames look best on her.
So here's a pair.
These look good too. I like the Ray-Bans.
I think I like Ray-Bans too.
Aquí a las órdenes, aquí a las órdenes. Que tenga buen día.
These ones are the same color.
Cuídate, mi amor.
Then I was looking at these lighter colored ones.
¿Hay que pagar?
No, ella dijo que no iba a cobrar.
Ray-Bans are nice. The Oakley there was okay, but I really like
I
the...
like the Ray-Bans too.
You're welcome.
Come in. Gotta look at the camera and not you.
Alright, and then these ones are like all black and a little bit bigger.
They all three look good. We're gonna have to
So
take
you
a
need
look.
to leave comments.
We're gonna have to take a look and see which one looks better when we get home. Yeah, thank you.
I'm gonna send this video to everybody, like, which ones? And these purple ones are cool too.
It's just been so long and I don't.
They're all really similar.
Yeah.
She's saying that
I don't know if I like the little bit of the purple.
But like the blue ones that I tried on, and then I put
Yep.
these ones on, these are wild.
Those are a little too big, I
Yeah,
think.
they're a little too
Yep.
Gotta keep it neutral. I want wild ones. I like a little bit of color, but they still gotta be like neutral enough for my work. So I like these.
Put
This
those.
is one of my favorites right here.
I like those. Those are good.
So between, and I don't know these big. I can try these ones on, I don't think. A little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger. I think I like the.
This one's better?
Yeah,
All right.
I like the size of those better on your face.
Yeah, okay. So going down, narrowing, narrowing, narrowing. And I tried these ones on. I'll put these ones on again. Comparison.
Go back to those. Very close. I think I still like those ones. Let's see what you think. They're very close. See?
Yeah, I don't know. I still think I like the little bit smaller ones better. I think I like that a little bit better. And then this frame versus this frame. Well, this is a solid black with green on it. I don't really.
The only other thing that I can offer,
I think I like these.
I do too.
These are the winner. Okay, so wow, today was kind of a crazy day. So this morning I had an orthodontist appointment at 8:45. Then I had to go to the dentist at noon. And then the dentist told me that they couldn't do my exam unless my wires were removed. So I had to go back to the orthodontist and get my wires removed, then go back to the dentist, and then go back to the orthodontist and get that taken care of. So what should have been a quick appointment at 8:45 and another one at noon turned out to be an all-day excursion that I didn't finish until like 3:45. So it took a good portion of the day. And that was when we finally went and had some breakfast and lunch because we hadn't eaten all day up until that point. And then we ran a couple of errands and now we just got home. So tonight we're gonna go watch The Big Sick. Right now it's like 6:30, going on 7 o'clock. We're gonna go watch The Big Sick. And I'll give you guys an update tomorrow on how that movie turns out, but I'm pretty excited about it. I'm sure most of you have probably already seen it, but I'm looking forward to watching it. I don't get to see movies I want to watch until they've been out forever because I'm busy. I like to read books, I do other stuff. I don't know, whatever, it just happens. I fall asleep. That's the main thing, I fall asleep. But anyway, so now we're gonna go do that. It was pretty funny that I got kicked out of, not kicked out of Dick's Sporting Good, but the manager who told me that I couldn't record was pretty nasty about it, and I was thinking about leaving the bit about him telling me I couldn't film in there on the video, but I won't. I'm gonna go ahead and like delete that out so you won't see it, and I'll do it out of respect for him, even though he could have been a lot nicer and doesn't really deserve it. But whatever. Like I've seen other vloggers vlog in Dick's Sporting Goods, so it just kind of cracks me up. I'm pretty sure there's no rule that says I can't film in there. It just made him uncomfortable. But I'm the one who should have been uncomfortable because I was talking to a camera in public and it's kind of weird, but I'm gonna get used to it. But I'll go ahead and edit that little bit out. But anyway, so that was today. Sorry, we had a little bit more plans to maybe go to Disney Springs or do something like that, but we didn't get around to it because my dentist appointments and everything just took forever, but I'm glad that they're finished. And I'm gonna go watch The Big Sick and I'll give you guys an update on how that movie turns out tomorrow. But for now, it's time to relax. Have a good night.